the Canadian batters, the right-handers, really went after whichever bowler bowled from this end, regardless of spin or pace, because of that short leg side boundary.
Quick single there, sharp running between the wickets. And now it's the time of Mohammad Asif Sheikh. Two Sheikh brothers in the squad, Arif Sheikh and Asif Sheikh. That's the end of the over. It's 8 for none after one. An over gone here in the chase. Canada versus Nepal. Canada scoring 161 for 6 in their 20 overs. The chase is on by Nepal. Kushal Bhurtal already has had a big hit in the first over of Jaskran Singh Buttar. He's got another big man now with the ball in his hand, Dylan Haliger. He's cut loose. There's no stopping him today. Bhurtal is having a party. He had a party with the ball in his hand. And now Shivani, he's really making the Canadian bowlers pay for their wayward lines and length.
Cracking shot. Before a fielder could move an inch, the ball had found the boundary. He was so balanced and found that gap to perfection. Not extra fielder there. Slip comes out. Change in line and length from Dylan Haliger.
Asif Sheikh would be hoping to get some runs. His brother Arif Sheikh scored 61 not out in the last match. Just a single there, but as of now, Kushal Bhurtal has been hogging the strike and to great dividends. Poor Asif Sheikh hasn't even played a single delivery and now he's finally getting his chance here.
A batting partnership does go back and forth. Bhurtal's hitting it well. Allow him to take more of the strike to see how many maximums and fours he can get. And then Sheikh will get going and then Bhurtal will give him the strike. It's a handoff. It's a trade-off.
That's lucky. Was trying to work that away. Gets an edge and gets off the strike. First delivery, gets a boundary. And the Canadians are leaking runs. Something which they definitely didn't want to do. Because they're doing exactly what Nepal didn't do. Concede runs in this power play. And these are big runs for Asif Sheikh. Because Shivani, he made just 8 runs in that first warm-up match. So a good start for him.
Fortuitous 4 to start for Asif Sheikh. A great line from Haliger. Goes up and over and finds a maximum. 4 and 6 to start his innings.
15 runs already off this over. Just 5 deliveries, 15 runs have come off it. Nepal again doing what they did in the first warm-up match, attacking the bowlers, taking it to them. Asif Sheikh, the younger of the Sheikh brothers. Older brother set down the marker in the first match with a 61 knockout. And there's always a sibling rivalry there. The younger brother also making an impact here. He's again hit. Another big boundary. It's another 6. What a terrific over here for Nepal. Asif Sheikh, absolutely brilliant. 2 overs gone. Nepal 29 for none.
Seems a bit unlucky here, Haliger as well. Wasn't in complete control of that shot. But does get 6 more runs added to him and his team's total. 21 runs coming off that second over. 29 without loss, Nepal. They've had luck go their way as well so far in these 2 overs. And can they make the most of it? Jaskran Buttar will continue for his second over. Now no slip in position. He's been pushed back into a short third.
It's a complete contrast to what we were saying for the Nepal bowlers to do. That perhaps the captain should reward them with the slip. And here it's like a relief that there is no slip there for Jaskran Singh Buttar. Can he make a breakthrough here? Good start to the over. And this is where his experience comes into play, Shivani. Has played the IPL. Is from Punjab in India. Moved to Canada. Trying to use all that experience he's gained from playing all over the country And this is not the same pitch which they played the first warm-up match in. What do you think is the key here for someone like Jaskiran Singh Buttar? What should he do on this wicket?
And what he's done well is hit those hard lengths. He has the height and the pace to do that, but also to keep it outside off stump.
Big appeal given. Good comeback here from Canada and a very, very important wicket. The dangerous Kushal Bhurtal is out. Jaskiran Singh Buttar did the job with the bat at the end. Big hitting. And this was needed. We were just talking about the key to taking a wicket, and he's done just that.
Nice and full Yorker link delivery. Gets him on the toes. It's a toe crushing Yorker that does the trick. Jaskiran Buttar right on target. The length, the pace, too good for Bhurtal, who goes back for 12. Nepal 29 for 1.
Bhurtal goes, but Sandeep Jora is in. 24-year-old right-hand batsman. 4 half centuries, a best score of 63. Nepal just seems to have a factory of these talented players in their squad and talented youngsters. A 24-year-old joins another 24-year-old, Asif Sheikh, who's there at the crease. He made a terrific start. 3 balls, 2 big sixes and a boundary in the previous over of Dylan Haliger. But Jaskiran Singh Buttar bringing back his side, clawing them back in this contest, not letting Nepal get away in this power play. Just 3 overs and 4 deliveries left of the power play. Can Canada strike some more crucial blows? Because they know how much depth this Nepal batting has.
His slip is back in for the new batter. Sandeep Jora getting his first hit. Didn't get an opportunity to bat in their previous warm-up game. Worked away off his pads for an easy 2 to get off the mark.
And a big difference, Shivani, here is that Nepal had the luxury of turning to their spinners a bit later in the innings. Of course, Rajbanshi came on, but Sandeep Lamechani came later on, bowled the 10th over of the innings, and then really exerted control. Figures of 2 for 14 off his 4. Will Canada have the luxury to get the spinners on a bit later?
Good understanding, good commitment from the 2 batters. It's just going to depend on the situation. If you feel the spinners are going to be able to do the job, they bring them in earlier and see if they can bring about control. Now Buttar, 8 runs in his first over. He's come back, picked up a wicket. There's just 3 runs so far with 2 balls to go. If he finishes well here, definitely an option to continue with him for at least 1 more over.
Good short ball there. Asif Sheikh up to the challenge here. Pulling it nicely. Getting a couple. You would think he would want to consolidate a bit. His opening partner has been dismissed, but this is the T20 format. It is good to go hammer and tongs. Put the pressure back on the bowler. Jaskiran Singh Buttar has taken a wicket. Confidence is up. Very good over so far. Just 5 runs coming off it. Last delivery coming up. It could be the last ball of his spell. Jaskiran Singh Buttar. How desperate would Canada be hoping for a wicket from their experienced campaigners? Change in the fielding position as well.
Does he bring out another bumper or the double bluff with another Yorker?
Chipped. Perfectly chipped. Finds the gap yet again. This is Asif Sheikh's world. And Nepal are having a party in that world. Superb start by Asif Sheikh, giving exactly the kind of impetus Nepal needed in the initial 3 overs of the power play.
Just helping the ball along with the in-swing. Got enough bat on it away from that mid-wicket fielder. And it ran into the ropes for a 4. 38 for 1 after 3. They're already 8 runs ahead of where Canada were at the end of the power play, and they still have 3 overs left. You were talking about this, Abhinav. How much can Canada push their spinner's introduction? But they've gone to spin already with Harsh Thakur. Today's skipper bringing himself on.
This was needed. After the punishment meted out to Dylan Haliger, the captain has decided it's time for me to stand up and be counted. Good start. Sandeep Jora has just come out to bat. seems to try to emulate what Asif Sheikh is doing at the other end, but it seems he has to play himself in a bit. First over spin, takes a single over there, keeps the scoreboard ticking.
22 off 5 for Sheikh. Can he continue against Harsh Thakur? Goes over the offside, it's high in the air, but away from both fielders in pursuit. He's happy to play the field, happy to play the dimensions, and he's been smart about it, has Sheikh.
He's been brilliant. Asif Sheikh has been a treat to watch. As long as he stays on, Nepal will have a very big advantage in winning this match. And imagine the confidence they'll get. 2 warm-up matches and 2 victories. Again a spinner, bowling well, starting well. That's been the trend in Chennai.
For Harsh Thakur, can he pick up a wicket here? 1 ball left in this over. Played away nicely and will find the boundary as well. It was a bit of a teaser for the fielder, but the ball wins the race in the end. And at the end of 4, Nepal are 46 for 1.
This time of runs isn't stopping. Harsh Thakur, the captain for the day, brought himself on, trying to control this flow, trying to restrict Nepal. But now Sandeep Johra has also joined the party. 4 overs, 46 for 1. Nepal merrily racing around here. They ease to that target of 146 against the UAE with 3 overs to spare. They've got a bit more to get today. 162 the target. But it seems that Shebani, there's nothing which can phase this young Nepal team.
Asif Sheikh has come out with plenty of intent. He's gone for his shots. It just hasn't been bang bang wild swinging. It's been measured and calculated. It's been good to watch.
Dylan Haliger here. Change of ends for him. First over, Asif Sheikh took a liking to him. 21 runs. Will the change of ends help? Asif Sheikh again on strike. Very crucial over here for Canada. And a good comeback from Dylan Haliger. Do you think, Shivani, it's a wise decision to give Dylan Haliger this end? Would you think, after all your experience here in Chennai, will he get some more purchase from this end?
Possibly. But it's good to see that the captain is backing his bowler. Yes, he was expensive in that first over, going for 21. Buttar was good from this end. Nicely played. Just tucked around the corner. It's not just power, but also pristine placement from Sheikh.
Change of ends is not helping matters. If you err in your line and length, you are going to be dispatched to the boundary. Asif Sheikh, as we said, he's a younger Sheikh brother in the Nepal squad, trying to emulate his older brother who got a 61 not out in the first warm-up match. The younger brother also wants a half century. Dylan Haliger, can he produce something special? No, he can't. It's another big hit. The biggest batting display here from Asif Sheikh. He seems to have taken a liking to Dylan Haliger. 1.3, none for 31. And most of the runs there have come from Asif Sheikh, who's on 35 from 11.
Buttar got the ball rolling, and then Asif Sheikh has just taken over. Incredible. 56 already on the board. The 50's come up in just the 5th over. He's been so quick with his pull shots, has Sheikh.
But he just doesn't have pull shots. He has these kind of shots as well. A 4, a 6 and another 4. Nepal are having a party in Chepauk and everyone is invited because they're putting on a show. They're actually putting on a statement, Shibani, for the rest of the teams.
And Haliger just not finding his line, and Sheikh is making him pay. 4 boundaries on the trot and a change in field. A fine leg has gone out now. And a deep mid-wicket. So both the fielders on the leg side. And this time goes over the top, over the offside. He can play all around the park, can Asif Sheikh. And he's showing us his full array.
4, 6, 4, 4. Started off with a dot ball. And after that, it's just been one big hit after the other. Still 7 balls left in this power play. And Shivani, the remarkable thing was Canada just made 30 runs in their power play. Nepal have already raced to 64 for 1, and 64 for 1 has now become 68 for 1. Asif Sheikh is racing towards that half century, and Nepal are racing towards this target. 68 for 1 after 5.
Unbelievable batting from Asif Sheikh. He's shown us all around the park. He even got a 6 just over the keeper's head with that pull shot, hook shot. Incredible. Any width on the offside has been punished. Anything on his pads, punished.
Harsh Thakur, the captain for the day, has 39 wickets in his career so far in T20 International, best of 4 for 20. He needs to better his best to get his team there, but even deliveries like that, wasn't a bad ball, but it's still finding the boundary. Sandeep Johra now, he's been lucky so far. That was a streaky boundary, but when things don't go your way, then this happens.
That's how Sheikh started as well, streaky boundary, and then he's been belligerent. Will it be something similar for Johra as well? Luck has gone their way for the Nepal batters so far this afternoon.
Harsh Thakur trying to exert some control over the proceedings, trying to stem the flow of runs. Just a single there. A relief there for Canada, because they've just been chasing shadows here for the first 5.2 overs in this chase. Asif Sheikh cuts, and for a change, Shivani doesn't put that ball away.
He's been calm. He's played out a couple of dots as well. It just hasn't been bang bang.
Sensible batting there. He knows he's got the big runs. He knows Nepal are way ahead of the required run rate. And this is what in the first warm-up match, Dipinder Singh Airi and Arif Sheikh had done. Nepal was 65 for 3. They hit the big hits and then they cruised towards the target at the end. Good comeback there by Harsh Thakur. Last over of the power play. The captain for the day ensuring that Nepal are not doing more damage here. A single to end the power play. 6 overs gone. Nepal is 75 for 1.